I think we've seen a lot of tags recently, and I think it's time I actually did my own tag. Yeah. If you want to know who's been tagged and what I'm going to be tagging you in, stay tuned.
Let's go!
What's up, people, and welcome to Jon Sheppard Fitness. Today, I'm going to be doing a tag. Yeah, I'm going to be tagging some people, but I'm going to leave that to the end because you're all dying. Please, be me. I want to be tagged. I want to be tagged. Well, if you want to be tagged, you'll have to just find out at the end. If you're not tagged, still do it. But I'm sorry if I didn't mention your name. Anyway, I thought, as I did a tag recently about the fall tag, go and see it. It's in the description down below. There wasn't many questions in that really tag that I could answer. It was a bit Americanized. I'm not saying anything about American people because some of the American people who follow me and I watch, I love to pieces. Hello, Kevin. You are one of my main ones I watch. And it was just a bit, I don't know, Americanized for my liking. You know, obviously fall is a very big thing, like obviously they have Thanksgiving and stuff where we don't. So I'm going to do one, this is going to be mainly based for the UK because I know Americans don't do this. If they do, I don't think they do, but maybe they do something similar. But you can still joining this, and I think it's going to be an interesting one because it's coming along and it's on the 5th of November. Yes, I'm talking about Bonfire Night. If you don't know what Bonfire Night is, basically it's where we basically burn everything down, we let off rockets, blow up stuff, stick a person on top of a big massive bonfire and burn him to hell. Yes, we are gruesome. We are vile human beings. We just like sticking people on bonfires and just burning them and watching. And then to celebrate, we'll let some fireworks off and go, whee! Yes, I'm talking about Guy Fawkes night. That is another thing for it. You probably, if you're old enough, know it, or intelligent enough, know it. If you don't know it, you're probably under 10, or you've got a brain of a slug. But basically, in the olden days, I actually don't know the actual time because I can't remember, but it was in the olden days, back when they didn't have TV, and it was about the Parliament, and they didn't want to agree with certain things about priesthood, and they wanted to get their own little priesthood thing, and so people was getting killed, like priests, and hiding them in the way, in cupboards, and basically a group of people decided to burn the Houses of Parliament down. That is where obviously the Prime Minister and all them lot talk. See, that would have sorted out Brexit straight away if they'd just done that now, because then we've had Fireworks night, Guy Fawkes night, and it's something that I like. I actually do like. I love fireworks and that. So I'm going to be doing a questionnaire and tagging certain people. So I'm going to get on the way because I'm talking too much. I'm rambling. I've got verbal diarrhea. And I'm going to go through them. So then, question number 1. What is your favourite memory of Bonfire Night? So then, my favourite memory of Bonfire Night has to be in my local area. Before television, well, no, before games, and I was born in the 80s, so we never had much on TV. You know, Saturday night used to be the TV night, And we used to have like neighbourhood watch where people would get together in the neighbourhood, and there'd be lots of fields around because houses wasn't around as much now where they try to build everything, and we had a lot of fields. We used to get a group of people together there, and they'd organise a bonfire night on the local field, and they'll have a few little stands where there'd be food stands, jacket potatoes, selling sparklers, so all the families could come and watch a local bonfire. And it was just nice. It was like homemade, and it was all organised. It was all properly run. It wasn't, you didn't have to pay, it was all community based, where people, if you wanted to put in money, you'd have to put in money, just to help out. And people do it for generosity, would help and stuff like that. A lot of stuff was charity based, so local companies would give him pallets for their actual bonfire. People said if you got any old wood, chuck it on there, and then they get somebody, the local kids, to build a Guy Fawkes, with straw and that, and stick him on there, and then somebody let off the fireworks, which was half decent fireworks, and then they'd make the money through selling whatever's on their stands, like if there's sparklers and stuff like that. So that is my favourite memory of actual bonfire night. Number 2, what is your favourite firework? My favourite firework has to be the big fireworks. I haven't got a clue what they're called, but the ones where they go up for miles and absolutely just a huge explosion. I like the big fireworks. I'm not really keen on the little spinny things where they stick on the ground. And you know what? The worst fireworks are the ones that go beep, beep. We want fireworks. We want stuff like that. But my favourite firework is the big ones. The one where they save it. It's the one that's the cost the most money, and they save it to the end, and it's like, whoa. Number 3. Have you ever let any fireworks off yourself? No, I haven't. I once, actually saying that, with my ex-girlfriend, we went to next door neighbours, and she couldn't actually light the lighter because I don't know why. So I lit it off the actual stove and then put it on the firework, and it went off, and it was one of them. And it was like, wow, I wouldn't even wasted my time if it was that firework, if I knew about it. So yes, I have let off a firework, but not one of the good ones, like my favourite one. Do you prefer the fireworks or the bonfire? Personally, myself, I like both. I like the fireworks if they are good fireworks, but I love the bonfire. When it's cold and you stand next to that bonfire and it just smells nice. I love the bonfire smell, and it keeps you warm. It's just, I like fire, not in an arsonist way, in a, like, I like the winter. I like fires where you just like warm, and it's, if you got a girlfriend or wife, it's quite romantic, just watching the fire burn and you cuddle up. It's quite that. Oh no, I just remembered. I'm single, aren't I? So I won't experience that. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. Well, that's my answer. And so that I would choose both. Do you prefer traditional bonfire, where it's just the fireworks and the bonfire, or the fairground bonfire, where you've basically got hundreds of rides and the bonfire and the actual fireworks? Well, when doing this question, I didn't know what to answer. Right? We have quite a few firework displays around here, and I've been to most of them. I do like the traditional ones. I think it's more grown up. It depends on who you are, and if you've got family, you're going to get people who are a bit more sensible at the traditional ones, you know, because they are there just for the fireworks and the bonfire. We do have a big fireworks display, 2 places. One's in Weston Park. It's quite a well-known place where they had the V Festival for years. And the other one's in Donington, which is down the road, which is a dodgy part of Telford. The only trouble about these ones where you get a lot of amusement, obviously, and I got a fireworks display, is it sort of ruins the atmosphere of the actual fireworks. People are going there and they're not even going for the fireworks, they're not even going for the bonfire, they're just going for the rides because that's all they care about. And especially the one in Donington where it's down, it's because it's in a, I would say, a dodgy area. It's not the best, but it's got a big field. It's a great place to have it. Everybody goes and it's just full of just dodgy people, you know, kids, you know, all in the hoodies, all there with their little man bags on, thinking all gangsters going, yeah boy, I'm hard. You know, no you're not, you've got a handbag. And I've never took my lad there, and I don't want to take my lad there because, one, I don't like walking around getting budged by a 10-year-old gangster wannabe, and 2, it's just it just wrecks the whole atmosphere. Plus there's so many lights going off and flashing and all this and all that. It actually wrecks the fire display and the bonfire itself, because all you're seeing is these lights going and all these music going yeah, and you can't, it's not pitch black. And that's why the traditional ones are better, because usually they're in a dark place and there's no lighting around. It's just a fire and it's just a fireworks. So I probably would choose a traditional one. My lad would probably choose the other one, but I suppose if you've got kids and that, you'd do it for the kids. But I still say just traditional. If you had the choice to go anywhere in the world to watch a fireworks display, where would it be? See, I love fireworks. And you see, New Year's, Bonfire Night's a bit poor, because Bonfire Night's meant for fireworks. And then you get New Year's and you go, wow, look at that. You know, obviously they spend millions of pounds just putting these fireworks. You know, when you see London celebrate New Year's and it's just like, boom, 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 and you're like, yeah, this is ace. And you're like, wow, I wish I could go there. And that's not the place I don't want to go to. I don't want to go to London. There's still one place I've always wanted to go, and I will go eventually. And if I do go, it might actually be a bit hard now because I've got my son, because obviously I can't leave my son through that time because it's the biggest time of year. Because obviously it'd be Christmas and New Year's, and I can't. Maybe when he's older, but it would be New York. I'd love to go through New Year's Day. I mean, I would love to go through New Year's Eve with the fireworks display there, you know, just the atmosphere, you know, and the party life of everybody celebrating. It just looks like a fun place to be on a day like that, and the fireworks will be amazing. It'd just be awesome. What is your favourite food at a bonfire? Right, there is quite a few of my favourites at bonfires. There is loads. I mean, it's cold and you just want warm food. But then you see, obviously in the big fairs, they have like candy floss and stuff, which I'm not a big fan of, but you still buy it. But if I had to choose anything over any food, and because my nose smells it more, and if you've ever been to a bonfire, it is burger. Oh my God. or a roast hog. Actually, no, not a burger, a roast hog, where it's carved, it's turkey and stuffing with gravy on a bap. Oh my God, I actually want one now. I actually do want one. Yes, they are amazing. You'll go in there, you're gonna go, oh, I'm gonna go and watch the fireworks. I'm gonna go and go on a few rides or whatever, whichever one you're going to, and then you're like, what is that smell? I need it. So you're just like, you're basically going, trying to smell it, trying to find out where our food is coming from, and then you find it and you're just like, you know what, I don't care about anything else because that is what I came for. And yes, that is my favourite food at a bonfire. It could be related to everybody, but it could be to some people. And it's about animals, right? Obviously, Bonfire Night is a very loud, banging night, and it's a time when animals get scared. I'm not just talking about dogs and cats. I'm talking about all animals. You know, imagine what if the animals outside who live outside, you know, like your badgers and, I don't know, birds and that, they must be frightened hearing all these banging things. I just want to know what your actual feelings are like on that subject. Do you think it's actually fair on animals? Do you think it's cruel on animals to leave them in the house while you're at a bonfire, making them scared and they don't know what's happening, where they're frightened? Or even worse, you're actually having a bonfire firework display in your own back garden when you know you've got a scared little dog crying. Personally, I don't like it. I think if you've got pets and you know they are scared, I think you should not do it. Definitely nowhere near your house, because it's unfair. It's cruelty. If you wouldn't do something to somebody who doesn't like something just because of your own selfish needs, would you? So why do it to something like that? I think it's wrong. Obviously, we have to enjoy ourselves and go and watch these things. So I would just make sure that somebody who's not going to a bonfire maybe come and take the dog around or whatever pet you got, and so they're with them so they can comfort them. Or with my two dogs, if they don't care, they don't care, because obviously my two dogs are like, what is it? Oh, what we do? Half the time they're asleep anyway. And there's always somebody in the house, so they're all right. Final question is your favourite firework from anywhere on film, fantasy? It can be anything, program you've ever seen, which could be obviously so unrealistic it'll never ever be able to be made. But what is your favourite, Steve? And put it up on screen, you know, if you've got it, if it's a picture, if it's a film clip, or whatever it is. Mine has to be Lord of the Rings, the first ever one, when Gandalf comes in and he does a fireworks display, and obviously the hobbits mess up the fireworks and that big dragon thing comes out as a firework.
Bilbo! Watch out for the dragon!
Dragon? Not there's been a dragon in these parts for 1,000 years.
That was good. Let's get another one.
That is wicked. Imagine that as a firework, where fireworks come alive, sort of, and look like animals and stuff. It would just be awesome to see that in real life if it was actual true. But yeah, that would be my answer to that. So then, if you want to do this and pass it on and tag it on, then do so. You know, It's totally up to you. I have not got any copyright on this, so it does not make any difference. But I am going to tag... I'm going to tag Rachel Scarborough, and it's going to be Grey Wolf Fitness as always. It's going to be Curtis High Fitness, my coach. It's going to be Kevin Clements because he's American. It'd be quite interesting to see what he actually says, as I don't think they celebrate actual Bonfire Night. And Chris Homer. So there you go. There's my tags. Like I said, subscribe to my channel, and if you did like this, please like it and subscribe, and wait for my next few videos. Trust me, they're gonna be good. I'm gonna put myself through hell and back because I'm doing a challenge, and I'm not telling you what it is, but in my current state of fitness, as I am like bulking and I have not done any cardio, this involves cardio, but that's all I'm saying. Anyway, I will see you next time. See you later.